This is Mark Wolf, and I thought I would make a little author's commentary about my book, The Army We Have, Desert to Desert. So I started making this book in 2017 to show it as kind of a military way of life while including it as a adventure novel, right? It felt kind of wrong, so I kept rewriting it. And then I realized that if we incorporate more Army humor, it's really more of like an Army slice of life backslash kind of a comedy. It felt a little disingenuous, so what I had to do was I added a little bit more dark humor and then kind of rewrote the book one more time to kind of see how it would fit. But I wasn't sure how well it would be liked until Mandatory Fun Day came out. And a lot of people decided to support him in that same kind of comedy that I was displaying within this book. So now that I knew that it was going to be accepted, I wanted to make sure that it had plenty of depth. So I took a step back and I made sure to include things that are outside of the character's control. Things like technology, politics, money, things like that influence how the military operates, but is not directly under the control of the military. Next, I added some more of the adventure back in for large-scale combat operations. I added a little bit of the global war on terror where you had steady-state operations for counterinsurgency ops in there. And then I made sure to include a lot of these other aspects of military life. And so after one frustrated editor later, we now have The Army We Have, Desert to Desert. And the final result is vastly different from where I initially envisioned the novel to go. You see, initially it was just supposed to be a fun little adventure that you could read while you're on a deployment and then put it away and have a good time. When it really turned into a discussion about what types of things that we normally encounter. And I kind of doubled down on this a little bit after I found out that soldiers coming back from World War II had a lot of people to talk to and help them recover from the war and view the war in a more positive light. Whereas people coming back from Vietnam and the global war on terror didn't really have those types of social circles. So I wanted this book to become more like a rallying point that people can get around and they can talk about their experiences, with this book basically being a driving factor for that healing process. And so I just wanted to make sure to get that out there that this book isn't just about reading and having fun. It's also about what it means to be a soldier and the fact that it's okay to talk about these different types of experiences, and it really does define who we are as a person and as a culture. So please read the book, support my book. If you have any stories or anything you want to talk about, feel free to reach out to me, and at the very least I'll be someone that will listen to you and we can have a good discussion about whatever you went through. Thank you.